Are you wondering what to do after a storm claim, whether you need to file a claim or hire a public adjuster? We're gonna go ahead and dive deep in the whole storm damage process. So one of the most asked questions here is what to do after a storm damage. Well, of course, safety first. So assess the area, of course, get out of the house if it's an unsafe area. Document everything, photos, videos, time, and everything's gotta be timestamped because the insurance will play with you and say, no, that went ahead and happened a long time ago. So timestamps is a huge thing. Another thing is contact a contractor before you file with the insurance company, because a lot of the times the insurance is going to play games with you. They are not going to be on your side. So this is where we come in. We have a 24/7 emergency response team to get you guys dried in case you do happen to have a big catastrophe happen inside your home. So those are the key things on what to do right after storm damage does happen. Do I have to call my insurance company right after a storm claim? Not necessarily. You don't have to call them immediately. It's important to report the damage within reasonable time, which of course, if you have a full-blown leak in your house, you're not gonna wait a whole month to get that checked out. So the best thing to do is have a contractor go out there, assess the damage, get photos, get documentations, and have all of that necessity ready for when we do go ahead and get that claim filed. What if I can't see damage? Should I still file a claim after the storm? Absolutely. You know why? Because storm damage is not visible to the human eye. So things like hail and wind, you have to understand that you're compromising the integrity of the shingle. So when hail hits that shingle, it starts to rip off those fiberglass mattings in the shingle. That's when leaks start happening. So because of this, it is my best recommendation to have a professional come out there, assess what's going on, get the photos, get the documentations, and file with the insurance along you. Will my premiums go up after I file a storm claim? Okay, I get asked this question all the time. There is two different claims. There is an individual claim and then there's a catastrophe claim. An individual claim is you driving a car and you hit somebody. Yes, your premium is gonna go up because you were behind the wheel. A catastrophe claim, things you cannot control, which are acts of God. So wind, hail, tornado, situations like that, no, your policy does not go up. But if you ever experience your home policy just go up out of like random, that's because everybody around you is filing claims. So what if the insurance company payout isn't enough to cover my repairs? Well, first of all, this happens a lot. Insurance are in the business to make money, not pay out, and they are gonna go ahead and be short on mostly everything. We have clients where the insurance company only pays for 5 shingles, or they only paid for the left side of the slope. But here we do a thing called supplementation. So say we go ahead and we drop a hamburger and the adjuster's a chef, I'm a chef. The adjuster is only going to pay out for the hamburger and the buns, where I'm going to go after the hamburgers and the buns and the cheese and the lettuce. So bottom line, the first offer that the insurance company sends you is not always the final word. If it doesn't feel right, it most likely is not. Can I choose my own contractor or do I have to use one that the insurance company recommends? Okay, so this is a big one, and I've heard so many homeowners who felt stuck because the insurance company pushed a contractor on them that they don't even know. But here's the truth. You can always pick your own contractor because it is your home, it is your money, it is your peace of mind. So, and just because the insurance company recommends someone doesn't mean they're the best fit for you. I always, tell people, find somebody who you trust. Find somebody who's gonna do a good job. Find somebody who's not just gonna be there for the transaction, but they're actually there for the whole long run. So, absolutely, get your own contractor. So how do deductible works, and should I pay my deductible up front? So a deductible works just how you would go to the doctor's office and you would pay your portion of the deductible. Well, same with roofing. You go ahead and pay your deductible and the insurance company pays the rest. Now, with paying it up front, I have seen people pay it up front, but what we do here at Roof Republic is we take the insurance check first as the down payment. We get the roof done. Whenever you are happy and all the work is complete, that's when we pick up your deductible. So And here's the thing, if you're having a contractor tell you that they are trying to waive your deductible, that's insurance fraud, that is jail time, and that is fined. And if you have a contractor willing to commit insurance fraud, I can't imagine what they're gonna be doing with your whole roofing system. What if my claim gets denied? Here's the thing, we're in Texas. Literally 90% of all insurance claims in the first go around is gonna be denied, because you have to remember, at the end of the day, insurances are in the business to make money, okay? They're not in the business to pay out. So what we do whenever you go ahead and get a first denial, we have a right to dispute it. So whenever we dispute it, we ask for a reinspection, or we can hire a public adjuster, we can take it to appraisal. Yeah, so don't let that first denial scare you, because it is standard. It's literally normal for every insurance company to weed out the homeowners that are actually gonna put in that work and try and go after that replacement. At the end of the day, storm damage is really stressful, but understanding the claims process, gives you power and somebody like us on your side that know how to handle the insurance process. Our formula works. We don't take no for an answer unless you tell me to stop. Our approval rates are really, really high because we know what insurance looks for. We know their wording. We know we know what they want. So just remember, take your time, get things documented, ask questions, and work with people you trust. The more informed you are, the better of the outcome, and less likely you're leaving money out on the table. So let us help you with that claims process. Let us get it turned around. Even if you have a previously denied claim, I can still go after that claim. We have up to 2 years to file from that storm date. So don't think it's late. Let us get it done. If you guys want this checklist, just go ahead and leave a comment with the word checklist, and I will get that sent to you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel, as well as our Roofing Done Right University. And that university is where we really do the breakdown in the buildings of the roof. We talk about Texas codes and all that good stuff. So don't forget to tune in.